a little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. And the Cowboys headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors offense will come out first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here comes the option. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Rice. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cowboys offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Across the 45. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. The Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Holman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Lawrence. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. defense bringing the heat.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The run inside. It's Lawrence. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. To the ground. He's got it again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Holman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case,
and the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws to the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He caught it! Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And the offense will stay out there for one more play with 1 second remaining in the 1st half. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii!
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this 1st half. And that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead. And they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's LSU With one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lawrence. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Give to the back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Hardy. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Lawrence. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run this quarterback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Pulls it, fired complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Keeps it himself. Inside the 40. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds his tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The run inside. It's Lawrence. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The screen, he's got wheels. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know it. They're not as big and not as physical runner.
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Calls his own number. There's a little room there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. Running into the open space. There he goes. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Got his man. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He lobs one high down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Harris. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find...
Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Wants to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. The give. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got a little press. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll send the back in motion. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here comes the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, you can't blame this offense for wanting to be aggressive. They're down by a lot on the scoreboard here, and that time going 4 verticals, trying to stretch the defense, see if someone can get open. But, David, the defense was expecting it, and they were able to come away with the INT.
Yeah, the only thought I have right now, Jesse, is I'm playing deep. I can't give up the big plays. I want to make them earn it. The clock is my friend. Getting the lead, having the lead in the 4th quarter. Nice execution by this defense, and this one ain't over, but it's looking more like it.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. A long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.